I think there'll be definite job displacement that will happen. I don't think net there will be reduction in jobs. There will be more jobs that will get created overall. And that includes technology and all other different professions, right? There will be more technology around us. A lot of people are necessary to manage these things. If you look at a financial analyst, the financial analyst will be doing the financial analyst job with the help of AI simulation, as an example. Right? So every job will have, AI will become an aid and a support to do your job better, right? Two things that I want to mention to anybody who is trying to prepare themselves to this AI era. One is, look, the change is going to be fast and furious. The velocity of change is going to be pretty fast. So what's going to make all of us very relevant is the capability to always learn. It is very important to know that we are in an era where learning is a lifelong process. Learning doesn't stop when we are done with education. Learning doesn't stop when we get our first job, a second job, and so on. Learning is going to be a lifelong process. I think it's very important to embrace that. Second, I think the mindset has to be for people to accept change. Change is going to be constant. It'll be faster as well. So it's important that people do accept change and anticipate and adapt, right? So two things. One, learnability, and second is to adapt to change, right?
So what should the organizations do, like to upskill their own employees, like mid-age employees, mid-level employees?
I think one, organizations should give access to this technology and the underlying infrastructure so people can learn, try, understand, appreciate. Once you start understanding and appreciating it, the fear will go away. You'll start looking at the possibilities with this technology because it's a very powerful technology, right? But the fear will be there till you use it. Once you use it, once you know it, and you realize that it can do wonders, it becomes a very exciting technology. So the organizations first should enable everybody to have access to this infrastructure. I think government is doing a lot in this regard, and organizations, I think, should also adapt this and adopt this and make sure that their employees have access to this. That's the first thing that people need to do, to allow them to access to try this out.
And what about indigenous AI manufacturing? Where are we in that, and do we need to scale that up?
See, I think in the AI, AI has many facets to it. It's a very complex technology, all right? Today, we are all looking at LLM and large language models and frontier models because that's what's really created the buzz, and obviously it has incredible impact. As a country, obviously we are behind when it comes to LLMs. But look, in the enterprise context, in the context of the businesses, it's going to be a combination of large language models and also small language models. And these small language models that are going to be built, which will get adopted in the enterprises, are going to be very contextual to that enterprise. Very contextual to the environment, to the cultural sensitivities, to the value systems of the organization, so on and so forth. So all this entire world of small language model, which is more of applicability of large language model in a context, is still a very wide field open for India to innovate and build out a lot of small language models which I believe will be a huge value generator in the future.